In this tutorial, I will show you the basics of the CG350 character generator. To get started, just double-click on the CG350 icon. In the File menu, choose New Project. This will create a project folder where all of your pages are stored. We recommend that you save your projects on a USB drive. Type in your project name and then click Create. Now we're going to add a page to the project. To add a page, click on the Create New Page icon. It'll ask you what type of page you would like to create: still, roll, or crawl. The first type of page is a still, and we're going to create a title screen. Okay, you'll see here we have a blinking cursor. We can type in, this is a title screen. And up here on the top, there are different justifications for the title. Left justification, center, right. This is the lower third mode if you want to create a lower third, which we'll do in just a moment. You can select the text by either clicking on individual letters or by clicking and dragging over the title. And you'll see that once I've selected this title, there's a white box that appears around it. If you'd like to reposition the title, right-click once it's selected and drag it to the center. Down here on the bottom is a bounding box. You can turn on this bounding box, and you'll see that when I click it and it's on, several squares appear on the selected title. Each square corresponds to a different attribute that you can change. So for example, the upper right square will allow me to increase the size of the title. This square will allow me to increase or decrease the width, and this square will allow me to rotate. If I'd like to change the font, I go down to the Typeface menu and click on this caret, and I can change it to different fonts. I can also change the color of the font in the Colors tab simply by clicking one of these colors. Okay, so this is how you create a main title screen. I'm going to create a new page, and it'll ask me if I want to save the changes to the current page. So I'll say yes, and I'll title it Title with my name. Now you'll see that the title page appears over here in this panel. So now that I've selected create a new page, it wants me to select the page type, so I'm going to create another still, and this is a lower third. So I'm going to type in my lower third. I think the font's a little bit big, so I'm going to decrease the size. You can also select a group of letters by double-clicking on the word. Now I'm going to move the title to the lower left corner of the screen. Now there's my lower third. I might want to add a banner in the back. So to do that, I'm going to create a shape. In the Shapes menu, I'm going to click Add Background Shape. And you'll see that a little shape appears here that I can move around. Since the bounding box is still selected, I can drag the upper right corner and position it under my title. And remember to position objects in the Graphic Composer, right-click, hold down the right mouse button, and drag it around. I might want to change the color. I can also change the opacity of this shape by going to the sliders button in the color tab. Then if I increase the video slider, you'll see that it starts to become a little bit transparent. Now I'm going to show you how to create a rolling title. Alright, first I need to save my lower third. So I'm going to click Yes. And this time I'm going to click Roll. This will create a page that will be able to roll from the bottom of the screen to the top. Okay, so now I'm going to enter my credits. Now you'll see that the attributes have remained from my lower third, so I might want to reset my font attributes by clicking down here in the text style gallery. And then I'll enter the credits on the page. Now you can either manually enter them on the page, or you can copy and paste them from WordPad. So here's my crew list. I'm going to copy, or right-click, copy, and then go up to Edit, Paste, and you'll see that the spacing is incorrect. So what you'll need to do is click Reset Row Spacing. It'll space them out correctly. The final step is you'll need to edit the role attributes in the Page menu. So we'll go up to Page, Page Transition, and first I want to change the transition duration. So right now it's at 30 frames, which is about 1 second. That's very fast. So I'm going to increase this to 300. So the credit roll will last about 10 seconds. The roll starts at the bottom of the screen, and the roll ends at the top of the screen. And then the transition duration specifies the time it takes to roll the entire page. And we'll click OK. Save the page. So now I have a lower third, I have a main title, and I have a credit roll. Okay, the last thing I'm going to talk about is how to go live to the CG monitor so that it can be fed into the switcher. So to go live, first click on the page you want to go live to. So I want to go live to the title screen. And I'll click on the page in the Project Pages panel here. And then I simply click Channel 1 Take. And if you look over in the CG monitor, you'll see the title appear. Same thing for the lower third. I click on the lower third, channel 1, take, and it appears in the CG monitor. And for the credits, channel 1, take. When you're finished, just go to exit. And we're done. There's a lot more that you can do with this, so I hope this will get you started.